Welcome to Miami. This is a big event city, and folks here are fired up for this one inside Hard Rock Stadium as the Miami Hurricanes try to represent the great tradition of their program. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Akron Zips, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. With EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Canes will kick this away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. And the Zips looking to run some tempo here.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Here comes the up-tempo offense. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. The Zips come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, right now, this defense seems to be sitting back, worried about the pass game. They better cheat a safety down, have an extra guy down in the box to help against this run game, because they are getting ripped apart up front.
Second down after that previous play. They'll hand it off. He's brought down out at the 46.
Defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Quick pass, the catch is made. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. There's a 1st and 10 play.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on 3rd down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big 3rd down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Makes a quick catch. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down. And the Zips hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Keeping it on the ground here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looking to set up a screen pass here. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, accurate. Talk about a great way to start this game, Kirk, setting the tone very early.
Yeah, sometimes it takes an offense a couple drives to get comfortable. You could tell this unit came onto the field locked in and focused. No slow start at all for these guys.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They stop him right at the 24.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking to throw. It's Lawrence. He'll throw it now. The pass is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? Touchdown, Zips. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
With the extra point, the lead is 14.
That makes the score accurate. 14, Miami, 0.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They look to throw it here on second down. The quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. On third and short, they hand the ball off. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches.
Offense facing fourth down.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. A running play called on fourth down. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Miami Hurricanes. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score accurate. 14. Miami 0.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Back to throw. It's Lawrence. Tries the right with a quick throw. The ball is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
The Akron offense back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. The Zips come to the line in a hurry up. Back's got it again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's moving out of the pocket now. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. And the Zips will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's escaping the pocket now. All day to throw, finally lets it go to the left side. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Here's the second down play. To throw, it's Lawrence. Took contact on the throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Hurricanes will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Caught in the flat by the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. And there's the handoff.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch made on the left side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Catch made on the right side. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown for the U.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it and finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Now they get set to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Hawkins. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here comes the Akron offense back out there. The last time they went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, and ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. It's a shotgun run call. Oh, what a move. Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a first down. The Zips will crank up the tempo. And they'll go right back to him on first down. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Allen. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. There's the handoff. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield to the 42. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Grab behind the line. It's Allen. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. 1st and 10 play coming up. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he's got it again. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And the Zips are moving quickly down the field. And a mountain run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They're going to run it. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Touchdown, accurate. This offense really clicking. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Miami, 7.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Looking downfield, it's Lawrence. He'll take a deep shot. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They'll try to run for the first down. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Zips will kick this away to start the second half. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Gets some space around the 30. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there on the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Looking to throw. It's Lawrence. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen. The Canes will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do.
And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Canes. Trying to come all the way back.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point is good, but down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Returner goes out of bounds.
The Zips offense comes back out onto the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Contact as he threw it. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And here's the handoff. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Scanning the field, it's Lawrence. Throws to the tight end. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
The Hurricanes are in the red zone. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Hurricanes. So the quarterback says, I'll do this myself. He just takes off and flashes the speed in the touchdown run.
My goodness, his creativity and speed makes it almost impossible to stop. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I start locking in on this quarterback's ability to run. Because if you don't, you're going to see a lot more plays like this.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Akron offense back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36. And the Zips looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Looking to throw it on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. They'll run it here. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
That's a really nice read here by this quarterback, Chris. He kept it himself, picked up some positive yardage.
The Zips line it up with first and goal. Movement here from the tight end. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Ball back at the 6 for second and goal off that loss. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. That strong run defense, not much of a gain on the play. The crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Going to throw for it on third and goal. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2. And he'll set up to throw. Buying time. Moving to his left. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Lawrence. Looking for his big tight end. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And the Zips come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. On third down, he drops to throw. It's a quick grab. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. The Zips will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. No problem. Knocks it right through.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The shotgun running play call. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Can he get there on the ground? And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Canes line up on 1st and 10 now. He'll hand it off. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Looking to pass. It's Lawrence. Looking to scramble. On the run here, taking a deep shot. And the pass is dropped incomplete with it. Had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Fighting off the defender.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
They need some important yards here in third down. A field goal try here would be from 59 yards out. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the grab. Finding space at the 20. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Here's the handoff, testing the middle. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Looking for 6. Looking for a red zone touchdown throw, but it's incomplete.
Just missed his intended receiver on that third and short. The offense is now going to have to settle for 3 points here in such a close game in the fourth quarter.
So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And he knocks that one right through. And we are tied up now here in the fourth quarter. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
And I tell you, life of a kicker. This guy's not been called on the entire game. Probably cold as ice on the sideline. But when it matters, he's hot as a stove when his number's called.
Back out there. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback looking to scramble. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
For the defense trying to get after this quarterback, I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide.
Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter, it's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. Solid run gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Peters. Second down after that run on the previous play. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on 4th down. And a timeout is called late in this tie game. Crucial choices coming up. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. You missed it. Field goal, no good. And here in the 4th quarter, the game remains tied.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
The Zips offense comes back out onto the field now. Your worst-case scenario, you go to overtime, but can they make something happen to try to win it in regulation? Let's see. Moves the ball up to the 30. Now they're going to hustle to the line and get set. They'll ride the back again here. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Gain of 6. First down for the offense.
Time ticking away. Can the offense win it in regulation? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on play.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's going to take off. He's found some room at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, this young man is doing everything he can to keep his team in this game, and this play checks all the boxes. Need a 1st down? Check. Get out of bounds and stop the clock? Check. Avoid himself getting a big hit? That's a big check.
And the Zips have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Touchdown, Zips, to take the lead in the final minute.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense would not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about, can their defense hold on to see if they can get this win.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
That makes the score accurate. 31, Miami, 24.
So after taking the lead, they'll kick it off here and hope the defense can hold on. Returner looking to create better field position. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Now a timeout is called with just 10 seconds left to play. High completion, good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Dropping back. It's Lawrence. And he's going to launch it deep again. Intercepted in the end zone. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could breathe a nail in the coffin.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. On the run here. Lets it go. Caught near the sideline. It's Wolf. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Well, a really entertaining game. Kirk came right down to the end. They made the clutch plays, and that made the difference.
Well, we knew these teams were fairly evenly matched, and you really saw them go back and forth, trade blow for blow. Excellent team win by these guys, doing what they had to do in the final quarter to come out on top.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports.